Wow, shot out of a cannon.
Was that Casey Martinez?
It was Casey Martinez. Oh,
but she almost goes down over the log. A lot of chaos going on. Wow.
Okay, this is the story to tell. The ruts, they are going to be a part of this. The ruts are gonna be something the ladies have to battle. It's not just the general obstacles, but
it looks right now the German Franke, Maria Franke, is actually in the lead in this competition. Is going to the first rock section.
Here comes
Tara behind, and there's Forsberg, the 4:11. Great run for Franke.
And Tara gets passed by 2 and then gets dropped. And that was Gomez going by, who was the bronze medalist.
And Laia Sanz coming to the 44, tied up in the rocks. She is way behind right now. Maria Franke leads, Forsberg behind her.
And then Gomez running in that 3rd position, which again is where she finished up in Spain. Watch the obstacles now. Look at the ruts, how they've developed.
Sandra Gomez sitting in 3rd, and her brother Alfredo Gomez actually in the men's final that's coming up. So there's Forsberg riding very smoothly, but German rider Maria Franke in the lead right now in that green outfit. Here we go into the rock section, but the girls are allowed to ride the log in the center.
And you can see it works for both of them. And we'll keep an eye on Laia Sanz for all of you to let you know what's happening. But right now the story is, looks like Maria Forsberg catching up a bit. She's been doing some extra training. You know, she was the favorite at all Enduro Cross, and suddenly Laia just stole the limelight. And I think that Maria really has been working hard to get back to where she is the favorite. And look at this, she's taking a look at a different line. Remember, you can't pass if you follow.
So Laia Sanz still battling to catch up there. She's just coming into the frame on the right-hand side, but it is Maria Franke being passed right now by Forsberg. That's what she was looking for.
And it looks like Franke stalled her bike as well, the 103, so Maria Forsberg not only getting by, but here comes Gomez and Rachel Goodish.
And Laia Sanz keeps going for that inside line around in the rocks. I don't think it's a good idea. She got tangled up both times. Forsberg there, tearing off the goggles to give her better vision going into the water.
Yep, grabbing a tear off there. Look at all the water that's been transferred out of that pit. And it looks like Jolene Benfute having problems, and she's been wearing an air boot, so I think an injury to her leg. Oh,
and we saw there Gomez actually going sideways on that log section, caused a little bit of a holdup for the rest of the team. You see there the gap now that's coming from Maria Forsberg back to the rest of the pack. We'll have to see where Sanz ends up as she comes into this rock section.
And here it is.
She is. It's an 8-second lead for Maria Forsberg. This is what she's looking for, but Laia Sanz is now chasing her down.
And the thing, too, about Laia, that you have to realize, she's on her 3rd different brand motorcycle in 3 different X Games. So that is something you've got to be accustomed to your equipment as well. So a recent late change to the Hondas could be something that she's having to get familiar with. As Forsberg continues to work that line,
the outside line there. She's taken the safest possible line she can.
Second Goodish, but right now Goodish is going to get a challenge from the 44. Here comes Sanz. But Goodish isn't giving up.
The 17-year-old fastest qualifier, and she's still in 2nd place.
Oh, and Goodish having an issue in the matrix section. But Laia, you know, we've seen this from Laia before. She is patient. Even when she wasn't leading, she stayed methodical. As you hear the crowd cheering Laia on, as we may have a pass for 2nd, we definitely have a battle on our hands.
Laia is trying to battle past Goodish, but she knows she has to be smart, because if you go down, then that will cost you the entire race. Oh no! In the rocks!
And
Maria Forsberg has got to go up the tough rock section,
and she does it.
Great riding, that mountain biking training she's been doing paid off, and Laia Sanz gets stuck on the upper of the rocks.
So this is an issue. We were watching a practice to see if some of the ladies would try the rock sections, just so they would know what they would have to battle if there was a hang-up. I didn't see any of them able.
And
I didn't see any of them trying
It
that
looked like
section.
Gudish falling down on the far side
It
there.
did.
Laia Sanz coming through. But look at the gap between Maria Forsberg coming through the rocks right now after the finish line. And then Laia Sanz is chasing her down. And did Laia have goggles on right there?
She didn't. She took her goggles off, it looks like. So
safe and as sure as she can be.
She needs to carry a little bit more momentum right there. In the laps prior,
she's stuck a little bit.
she had carried a little more momentum. This is the 63.
That's Van Buet. She's actually right now lapped at least once. We know Laia Sanz is somewhere hunting down. There she is coming through, passing Casey Martinez, who's also lapped. Wow, this is great for Maria Forsberg, though. The rock section that we saw in the men's heats causing so much trouble, also causing huge troubles for the girls.
And Maria actually had to battle that rock section, and she made it cleanly through.
So trying to get past the back markers there is Laia Sanz. And
one lap ago, Laia had a hang up here going into this right turn in the ruts. She didn't have momentum going into these logs, and she barely got up the face. This time, she carried more speed, and here is Forsberg on the 411 from the Seattle, Washington area in the Pacific Northwest. Rain, mud, and ruts not a problem for her.
This girl she's used to going sideways on logs because that's pretty much the life you lead when you ride mountain bikes and dirt bikes up in the Northwest. This is it, the white flag, the final lap for Maria Forsberg, folks. This is what she wanted. She wanted to reclaim gold.
And Laia, as we talked about, has 2 consecutive gold medals. Maria Forsberg has a back marker she needs to get by right here, and she isn't able to use the line she wants to as she laps Tara Geiger, actually, and that's going to cause a problem.
She goes down on Tara. Where is Laia Sanz? Sanz coming now into the rock section. Forsberg needs to get that bike started and out.
She's still running, which is the good news.
Sanz gets stuck. Maria Forsberg, Laia Sanz, a 1 and 2. They each have 2 gold medals, and no Moto X female has ever won 3 gold medals. This is great.
And it was really critical there. Forsberg wanted to get back in the line she was familiar with, but Tara Geiger was in it. So she had to take an option line. She didn't carry as much speed around the outside in the dirt. And now, those critical sections. So once she got past Geiger, she got tipped over. Laia Sanz also having problems in that rock corner.
And there you can see just a long shot there. Sanz coming into the logs.
This is really, this is it.
Over the tires.
This is it.
Oh, and Laia getting stuck again on the outside. So now Forsberg needs to ride this rock section clean. And she will be home free. Here we go.
Don't forget,
downhill.
we saw Colton Hinker go down on the downhill as well, but Maria is through cleanly. This is it. She's going gold medal.
And one more left-hand turn, and she will see the checkered flag. Seattle, Washington's Maria Forsberg will take gold in Munich.
There you have it.
Oh, that was elation, but Laia Sanz, she had to battle so much, through so much adversity, and this was not the day that Laia Sanz was looking for.
No, and you know, it's such tough conditions. We've seen the men and women struggle on this incredibly tough, incredibly wet, very rutted up Enduro X course, and I expect more of the same from the men as we get to their final a bit later.
So there, Maria Forsberg is going to be able to celebrate tonight. She reclaims gold, and there, a nice hug for second place finisher Laia Sanz. 3 gold medals now for Forsberg. Incredible racing. And these women are so tough. And there, Sandra Gomez Cantero, she takes the bronze. And again, her brother, Alfredo, coming up in the men's final next.
We saw Maria's husband, Ted Hahn, there, congratulating her, and